As the city of Corpus Christi celebrated the completion of the first phase of its Revive the Drive project today, we look ahead to future street improvement plans and when we might see them completed.
So the city plans to unveil its Ayers Street improvements soon, and council members are pushing to add more to its upcoming 2022 bond package. Brandon Schaaf spoke with city officials today about plans to continue improving roads around Corpus Christi. He joins us now in studio with more. Hey there, Brandon.
Hello, Leslie. Hello, Rudy. And city officials tell me tonight that many of those roads that they plan to work on, like Alameda Street, are finally getting some much needed attention. Bond 2020 saw the majority of its $75 million go towards road improvements, with all of those projects in design and half to be under construction by November elections. The city says it's their top priority.
Streets is still our #1 priority at City Hall. In the past 3 years, the City Council has approved $385 million for street reconstruction. That includes arterial streets that we're familiar with, like Staples and Ayers, but also neighborhood streets.
As the city unveils the first completed phase of its Ocean Drive project, more street repairs are coming. City officials say they are working to get ahead before new improvements to projects like Alameda Street are approved by voters in its 2022 bond package.
We start our projects in a pre-design phase before it's finalized. So for Alameda, once we decide that it's going to be included in the bond, then our engineering team is going to start on the design process, so that way we're that much further ahead. City Manager Peter Zanoni says the approach to roads in the last 3 years was different than before. That's thanks to the creation of a road maintenance program and 5-year plan to prioritize certain streets and inform residents. He says many roads need a makeover because of a lack of attention over time.
It's all about deferred maintenance and decades of neglect. And so unfortunately the city hadn't always focused on streets, and in fact in some years cut funding altogether. And so what has happened is we've had extreme deterioration.
Bond 2022 includes $125 million, most going to street repairs just like Bond 2020. With thousands more visiting Corpus Christi over Memorial Day weekend than last year, city officials say improvements to the most traveled roads are important as visitors arrive.
We have invested an unprecedented amount of money already. Bond 2022 will also show that 75% of that bond, or 90 million plus, will be dedicated to streets.
And city officials also say that once the street improvements are completed, they have a maintenance cycle in place to preserve them. Councilman Molina plans to include drainage improvements to help with flooding issues on Alameda Street if the vote is approved later this year. Leslie, Rudy.